everybody, Terry Carl Joyidian here with Dave Asprey's Game Changers Law 22. Don't run until you can walk. I don't know about you, but I was puzzled looking at this title. But the main focus of this law is that your movement, your ability to perform movements correctly, is more important than the amount of exercise, the strenuousness of the exercise that you perform. And also it's important to incorporate movement throughout the day. So you have proper movement and you have more consistent movement is what's really important to be a game changer. For this law, there were a couple of people and exercises that Asprey connected with. One was Gray Cook and Lee Burton's functional movement systems. They can measure your mobility and provide techniques to address your limitations. He said there are people who can just look at you and they can look at the way you're holding yourself, the way you're moving, and they can tell how your body got out of whack. And it's really helpful to have a coach who can help you adjust your movements. Dave said that for him himself, he was exercising every day, he was playing soccer for years, and he was in pain and just thought that was part of the process. And he said that's how a lot of game changers think they need to do things. A lot of high-powered CEOs think they need to do things, is just push really hard, train really hard, and they end up getting injured, they end up getting hurt. A lot of runners actually could enjoy running, could have healthy running experiences if they just knew how to move correctly. That's what he did, that's what he recommends for us. He says exercise is beneficial, but not if you do it, not if you overdo it, and only if you are performing it properly. The good news is, even if you have been experiencing some stiffness, some injuries, your body can self-correct if it just gets repatterned to the way it was born to perform. The number one problem, he says, is that people are sitting too much. Many people check off exercise in the morning and spend the rest of the day sitting in a chair. Sitting 6 to 8 hours a day can undo the effects of a 1 to 2 hour workout. That was a really powerful statement for me because I do exercise in the morning, try to do that consistently, and I do also have a job where I sit 6 to 8 hours a day. So that's something to keep in mind. But one thing that he suggests is getting a desk or an apparatus that allows you to stand for part of the day. And I actually do have one of those on my desk. I just need to make it a point to use it. So that's something that you can do, is take opportunities to stand and sit and move throughout your day. As you've seen from previous laws about taking breaks, about breaking up your time, this is a good idea anyway. Incorporating that movement is good for your overall health and effectiveness. Here are some action steps for you then. Besides finding an option where you can have a sit and stand desk, also consider a functional movement coach who can assess you and help you make sure that you're moving correctly, help you fix your posture, help you just in general feel better and be able to move and exercise better. And also, he suggests trying the Egoscue method of exercise. And I actually poked into that a little bit and found some YouTube videos, and it looks pretty awesome. I came across a video on breathing that talks about how we all breathe, but we don't breathe the way we were born to breathe. We, because we're sitting so often, because we're so sedentary, learn to breathe up here a lot. I know this is something that I've certainly had to look at. And we need to retrain ourselves of how to breathe properly. There are some exercises for that with Egoscue. There are exercises with that with yoga. Egoscue says that if you can take 10 deep breaths a day, that can make a huge difference in your life. So check those out. Let's get ourselves back on track. If you have not seen the previous videos, check them out in the playlist If you have not yet subscribed, button is below. And if you don't have the book, check it out. And we'll see you for the next law. Much love and many blessings. Bye now.